Number 10. The scales shown in the picture are balanced. If cubes weigh 150 grams each, how much do spheres weigh? All right, so we've got 5 cubes, 5 spheres plus 1 cube is equal to, because these are balanced, they're equal, is equal to 3 cubes plus 2 spheres. All right, and we're told that cubes weigh 150 grams each. So cubes are equal to 150. So then 5 spheres plus 1 times 150 is equal to 3 times 150 plus 2 spheres. 5 spheres plus 150 is equal to 3 times 150. So 2 times 150 gives us 300. So 3 times is 450 plus 2 spheres. All right. And then now we have some simplification here to do. 5 spheres, and this 2 spheres here goes to the other side. It becomes a negative. It becomes take 2 spheres is equal to 450. This plus 150 goes to the other side, becomes a take 150. So 5 spheres takes 2 spheres is 5 take 2 leaves us with 3 spheres equals 450 take 150 is 300. So we've got 3 spheres equals 300. A sphere is going to be this 3 times s. 3 times s. When this 3 goes to the other side, it becomes divide. 300 divided by 3 gives 100. So s equals 100 grams. A sphere equals 100 grams. All right, let's check that out. So here we've got, that's 100, that's 100, that's 100, that's 100, that's 100, and that's 150. So our total here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500 plus 150 is 650. Here we've got 100 and 100, 150, 150, and 150. So that's 300, 450, 550, 650. So 650 as well. So yep, we're correct. Number 11. The colours of 20 cars in a car park were observed. There were 5 black, 2 navy, 6 grey, 3 red, and the rest were white. What is the probability that one of these 20 cars selected at random is white? So 20 cars in a car park. 5 are black. So 20, take 5, take 2, take 6, take 3 will give us the number of white cars. So 20 take 5 is 15. 15 take 2 leaves us with 13. 13 take 6. Well, I think it's easy to do 13 take 3 leaves us with 10. 10 take 6 is 4. All right, so it's going to be 4 out of 20. Now we can simplify this fraction. If I divide by 4 over 4, 4 divided by 4 is 1. 20 divided by 4 leaves us with 5. Okay, so it's a fifth. Yeah. The answer here is 1 over 5. Okay, let's check that we've done this one right. So 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 3, 13, plus 2, 13, 14, 15, plus 5 leaves us 20. Yep. So we get 4 out of 20. Yep, that looks good. Number 12. Papex Proprietary Limited produce paper tissues in boxes shaped as rectangular prisms. These boxes have dimensions 16 by 5 by 4. They plan to pack these boxes in a 10-box plastic covered module to sell to shops. What is the volume of this module? All right, so here's our boxes. They're 16 long by 5 centimeters there. Right. 16 long like that. Then we've got 5 centimeters there, and they're 4 centimeters there. That looks a bit better. Okay, so first off, let's figure out the volume of this shape. Volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. So the volume is going to be 16 times by 5 times by 4. All right, so 5 times 4 is 20. So this is equal to 16 times 20. And what I can do, what I'm allowed to do here is use division like this, 16 times 20. 0 times 6 is 0. So I just can put a 0 down because I go to the next column anyway. 2 times 6 is 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 320 there. Yep, so we just check. 2 times 6 is 12. Yep. That makes sense. So we've got here 320 cubic centimeters. So that's the volume of one of these tissue boxes, which is paper tissues. Yep. So they plan to pack these boxes in a 10-box plastic covered module to sell to shops. What is the volume of this module? So we need to multiply this number by 10. We're timesing it by 10. So that's going to be it's going to be that big. So this answer here. There we go. So just something to note, when you multiply a number by 10 and the decimal point's there, all that happens is it jumps one spot and there's nothing to jump over, so you put in a 0. So it becomes 3,200 cubic centimeters. Number 13. Which of the following fractions is closest to a half? None of them are equal to a half. All right, so this is quite a tricky one. Let's do some division here. So we've got 568. And we're dividing by 236. Okay, well, let's get rid of some of the silly answer first. This is 268 over 134, so it's not going to be that one. That number's bigger than 1. Okay, and here you've got here it's going to be 568. Half 568 divided by 2. This is a lot easier to figure out than doing this long division here. So we've got 500 divided by 2 gives 250. 68 divided by 2 is 34. So that's going to be 250 plus 34, which is 250, 60, 70, 80, 284. So for this had to be 284. All right, so that needs to be 284 over 568 to be close to 1. Yeah, 12, 812. 812 divided by 2 leaves us with 406. That had to be 406 over 812. Yet 732 divided by 2 gives 350 plus 16. 350, 366. So 366 over 732. All right. 792 divided by 2 is, so it's 350. Now 92 divided by 2 is going to leave us at 46. Yep, so that's 350 plus 46, which is 396. All right, 396 over 792. So you look, which one of these is closest? And it's this one. All right, now instead of doing the long division, initially I thought some long division might be good, but it's just too time consuming. And what you can do is look and see which one of these is closest to a half. Because when you have so here's 4 over 8, that's exactly a half. If you go 8 divided by 2, that'll give you 4, which is the numerator. So for a fraction, which is a half, if you divide the denominator by 2, so for instance, I'll do another one, 50 over 100. 100 divided by 2 is 50. That if you divide the denominator by 2, you'll get the numerator. And the closest one was this fraction here. The solution to the equation 3x plus 5 equals 7x take 11 is, let's do it. We've got 3x plus 5 equals 7x take 11. All right. Now I need my x's on one side and everything else, the numbers on the other. So first step, I have a plus 5 here. It goes to the other side. So I'm going to have 3x equals 7x take 11. Now, when it goes to the other side, when I take it to the other side, it becomes negative 5. All right. Now, I need my x's on this side. So I'm going to move this 7x to this side. So it becomes 3x take 7x. Because it's a positive on this side, it goes to the other side, it becomes negative. Is equal to negative 11 take 5. Now, 3x take 7x. 3 take 7 is going to leave me with negative 4. Negative 4x is equal to negative 16. So I can simplify this. If you've got a negative there, a negative on one side, a negative on the other, and just the something times x and just the number here, we can just get rid of the negatives. 4x equals 16. And now 4x equals 16. This is the same as saying 4 times by x equals 16. When I get this 4 times, when it goes to the other side, it becomes divide. 16 divided by 4, x equals 4. X equals 4. Number 15. Triangle ABC is a right angled triangle with sides So triangle ABC. So let's draw it out. With side AB equaling 12 centimetres. So A, B, C. So there's our right angle triangle. Side AB, 12 centimetres, and hypotenuse, 20 centimetres. What is the length of BC? Okay, 4 right angle triangles. For right angle triangles, you've got side, this is the longest side is called the hypotenuse. Okay, small a, small b, small c. Yeah. This side C, the longest side is called the hypotenuse. All right, and the rule is C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Okay, and some other rules. A squared equals C squared take B squared. B squared equals C squared take A squared. So here we're told side AB is 12, side AC is 20. So we're looking for this side. So we're going to use this formula. A squared equals C squared take B squared. A squared equals C squared take B squared. So that's going to be this side, BC squared equals 20 squared take 12 squared. BC squared equals, now 20 squared. 20 squared is 20 times 20. So 2 2s are 4, that's 400. All right, 12 squared. 12, that's 12 times 12, which is 144. That's 400, take 144. And we can, so 400, take 144. 0 take 4 you can't do, so you need to borrow. So you need to borrow from there. That becomes 3, that becomes 10. 9, that becomes 10. 10 take 4. 10 take 4 is 6. 9 take 4. 9 take 4 leaves us with 5. 3 take 1 leaves us with 2. 256. So BC squared equals 256. So BC is the square root of 256. Okay, let's do some square numbers here. So we've got 10 squared is 100. We know 12 squared is 144. So what about, and we know that 20 squared is 400. So we're looking for something squared is 256. And let's try some other numbers here. So 16 times by 16. 6 6 is a 36. We put down the 6 and carry the 3. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 3 is 96. And then put down a 0. 1 6 is 6. 1's 1 is 1. So we get 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. That's 256. So 16 squared is 256. So we figured it out. How? Because I knew some square numbers here. I knew that they were going to be between them. All right, so it's my answer. Length of BC, 16 centimeters.